So when I was 17, my dad, who is actually my stepdad, I call him my encore dad, decided we should bond. So he was the tax collector for the town in which we lived, and so we decided that he had a conference in Padre Island. And so just he and I were going to go away to Padre Island, and we were going to have this great bonding time, and it was going to be great. And so clearly we had to drive to Padre Island, which wasn't quite as far as driving to California, but it was far enough when you're with your dad. So we started out on the trip, and it actually went really well. It was a great chance to sort of sit in the car and talk with him, and he played all his hippie music, and that was fun, and sang Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog as loud as he could, and that was fun. And as we are getting closer and closer, it dawned on me that we were going to Padre Island, which would constitute that there be water all around it. I'm terrified of water. I don't even have a bathtub in my house. I am terrified. I will die in water someday. It's just that simple. So we're getting closer, and I see this bridge. It's like 80,000 miles long, looming in front of me. And I just look at my dad, and he just smiles, and he reaches over and he turns up the radio. And I'm like, you need to pull over. He goes, and what? I said, I don't know, but pull over. And he goes, no, we're just going to go across the bridge. It'll be fine. He said, lean your seat back and enjoy the ride. So I did. I leaned my seat back. I closed my eyes. We turned up the radio. And then for the 3 hours it took us to get across the bridge, I just leaned back and enjoyed the ride. So we get to Padre Island, straight out of Dirty Dancing. I mean, it was a great resort. There were cute boys everywhere. I was 17. I don't need to say anything else. So clearly, my dad was actually there for a purpose. So during the day, he would be at conferences. And he would say, feel free to hang around the pool, go to the beach, order room service. I don't care. So I became slightly enamored with one of the bellboys who would bring me breakfast every morning. And I was 17. And so one night, my dad had his banquet dinner where they were giving out whatever award it was for showing up to Padre Island and taking a course. So it was sort of on my own. So I made these clandestine plans to meet this boy out at the beach. And we did. And it was fantastic. And we're out there on the beach, which oddly has water in it. And we're sort of in the water, doing our thing. And all of a sudden I hear this voice. And all I hear is, raise your seat, Rebecca. You're not supposed to enjoy the ride that much. And all I can think is, oh my God, please don't tell Mom, please don't tell Mom, please don't tell Mom. And I'm thinking, he's going to call Mom, please don't tell Mom, please. And I get out of the water, we say our goodbyes. My dad and I stand there and sort of look at each other in the eye, and I'm thinking in my head, please don't tell my mom, please don't tell Mom, please don't. And he looks at me, he goes, do not tell your mother. I said, okay. Flash forward years later, as I am leaving Texas to move to Connecticut, with a boy that my parents had just met 2 days before. All my stuff in the back of the U-Haul. And my dad, who is ever perceptive, knows that there are some anxiety issues. And as he's boosting me up into the U-Haul, he goes, don't worry. If you get scared, just lean the seat back and enjoy the ride.
Believe it or not, she's not scripted.